Hi, future bureaucrats of India, and welcome to Learn Strokes IAS PEP Talks, which is a lighter session where we'll discuss the burning issues which every UPSC aspirants want to listen. And I'm going to discuss a very important topic which everybody wants to listen to. It is, can you clear the prelims examination with just 100 days? Majority of you think it is very difficult, but I say with 100 days, definitely you can clear the civil services prelims if you have the basic foundation, if you have the basic direction, and if you have the right strategy. I repeat the word, you need to have a foundation, you need to have a direction and the right strategy. If it all clubs together, definitely, yes, 100 days, it is possible. You can do it in 100 days. And let's see, this pep talk session is for whom? Basically, for people who have foundation. And for newcomers, don't try this. You will fail because it is very difficult for clearing exam within 100 days. And people who have confidence issues, who really think that I'm not going to make it, but people who feel that everything is over, and in the last 120 days or less than 100 days, you feel that, yes, I have a confidence coming and I want to try. This is the best time for all of you to try. Right direction and right strategy will definitely help you to clear prelims with just 100 days. So let's take an example. Just like making a coffee, everybody loves coffee, and just like you have a coffee, if in order to make a coffee, you need an ingredients. Just like you need coffee powder for sure, you need sugar, milk if necessary. So there are some ingredients. Just like that, in 100 days, to clear 100 days and to clear prelims examination, there should be something called as a checklist. Let's check out the checklist. Here we go. The first ingredient that you should definitely have, you need to have the syllabus in hand. Take the syllabus, very, very important. Know which are the important topics that you need to study for prelims examination. Very important. Keep the syllabus in hand. And the next important point is have the full set of books and notes for civil services prelims. You must be having a lot of notes and standard books for all the subjects. Keep those books ready. All your notes which you have made in the last 1 year, keep that ready. And the next important thing that is ncrt summaries or ncrt notes. If you have made ncrt summaries, take out that. If you have ncrt notes, pick out that note. If you don't have a note, if you don't have a summary, find out ncrt summaries. They are available because it is very important to start from the base. Take ncrt summaries. And the next ingredient is time squeezing. That means you have 24 hours, you have to squeeze in the last 100 days, at least squeeze 10 to 12 hours solely for civil services. That means you have to squeeze at least 10 hours. So squeeze the time. And the next important ingredient is fixed time slot. What do you mean by fixed time slot? That means for 10 or 12 hours, you need to divide those hours into different slots as you see on the screen, because those slots are very important for the preparation. I'll tell you how it works. Then mind control, very, very important, because just like you see two sides of the, you see different colors of the brain. In one side of the brain should be your life, and on the other side, for the other 100 days, you should only think about civil services, and you should be mentally prepared to prepare for 10 to 12 hours a day for next 100 days. Mind control. And obviously determination. To go for 100 days with the energy level, with the mind control, you need determination. So work on that. And for the next 100 days, no distraction. There can be many distractions for you. Your passions and your desire should always be your strength. They should not be your weakness. So no distraction, focus only on civil services for the 100 days at least now. And now I think these are the most ingredients. Just like we said, we are going to make a coffee. These are the most important ingredients, and let's see how the preparation really starts. Let's quickly see. These are the important pillars of studies. That means if you are preparing, you know the ingredients, whatever you want. And now the first pillar is main subjects. That means history, geography, Indian economy, Indian polity, environment, and science and technology. These are some of the most important major pillars of the subjects that you have to study. Current affairs, definitely at least last 10 to 11 months of current affairs should definitely be prepared for the prelims as well as main. So right now prelims, you have to prepare for that. Practice. In the last 100 days, MCQ practice is something very, very inevitable. Don't go to sleep without solving at least 50 questions a day. Solve at least 30 to 40 questions minimum. Don't go to sleep without solving them. CSAT, definitely, if you have a problem with CSAT, definitely you should practice daily. If your CSAT is good, at least in 3 days, practice CSAT. And the key important thing, revision. Revision is the key. Do that. So these are the most important pillars to study. And the next important thing is, imagine your one day. You know the ingredients, and I've told you the major pillars. And imagine that this is going to be your one day. Say 10 to 12 hours, you're going to do all the things. You start off with a major subject and you see break written everywhere. You need to take good amounts of break so that the good breaks definitely give your brain a good breathing space. So start off with a major subject. If you feel that history, geography, economy, Indian polity, environment, science and technology, if you feel that your economy is good, your science and technology is good, your environment is also good, but your history is bad, start with the subjects which are basically weak subjects for you. If you feel that it is history, start with history, major subject, start with modern India, say at least study for 1-2 hours, take a break, then current affairs. Say you have a schedule for that. Last 10 months current affairs, so you might pick June, July, or July, August current affairs is actually set. Read the major subjects, say history, then take a break, then study current affairs. Read it for 1.5 hours, then take a break. Indian polity. I want you to study Indian polity for next 100 days. This is a good strategy. This is probably one such subject which you read again and again and again. It will only help you better. So read 1 to 1.5 hours Indian polity daily. Take a break, then come back to the major subject, say history, and then practice session. Devote 45 to 1 hour for practice. Practice MCQs. There are a lot of MCQs available. Practice that. Then again take a break and come back to current affairs part 2. Read the current affairs again. Take a break and take a test series wrap up. A lot of people solve test series and don't solve multiple, so many test series. If you want to solve one test series, say there are at least 30 to 40 question papers, solve and resolve the question papers with answer keys, because doing that process is as good as reading the NCRT or standard books. So find time for that, and CSAT practice if you want, and revision. At least 1 to 1.5 hours, you should revise the topics which you studied in that day. So likewise, 2 hours, 1 hour, 1.5 hours, it will all multiply, add up to what is called as 11 to 11.5 or 10 to 11 hours. You can study with this time division or time slots. You can follow the time slots as per your like. But you know why I chose major subject, current affairs, practice session, current affairs. This is to create a balance every day. Because if you study 1-2 subjects every day, you will miss out current affairs. If you study current affairs every day, you'll miss out practice. So this is the reason why I want you to do everything in different time compartments so that you get the balance every day. So that is the most important. And again, a few tips to handling subjects. If you read history or geography or economy, you have to read this chronology sequence goes like this. You have to start from NCRT and then read the standard books and notes. You don't have the time to read the whole book. So if you have the NCRT summary or notes, read that, start from that. If it is modern India, start from Bipin Chandra's NCRT summary. It is available. You can freely Google it in the internet also. Or if you have made a note, read that. After that, go for the standard books, revise and look out for the materials or the notes that you have made. Start studying it. And likewise for current affairs also. It's very important. Handling last 10 or 11 months current affairs is not easy. You will have to take a lot of time for that. So how are you going to do that? Do this. Notes and magazines. There are a lot of notes and magazine available. Take out that materials and PDFs are also available. PIB notes summary is also available. Make sure that you read the most crispest thing and have a good coverage of last 10 to 11 months. That is very, very important. Make a schedule that in the 100 days, say I'm going to start with July or June, July, then August, September, then slowly move chronologically. That is a very good way of doing it. So that is very, very important. So current affairs handling is also important. And next is, how do you split the 100 days? The first round is 75 days. Give a best preparation for 75 days. Complete the main subjects, current affairs, practice, revision, everything, and find out the important and difficult areas or the problems that you find out. And in the last 25 days, it is called as the super revision. Go for the super revision, find out all the problems, solve it, and then go for the prelims examination. On the last one day on the prelims examination, everything is going to be right. Again, I repeat the word, this works for people who have good foundation. Right direction, right strategy, and think about all the ingredients that I told you: mind control, determination, everything. If you do that properly, don't worry, definitely with 100 days you can still clear the civil service prelims examination. Trust me, it works. I really hope that all of you get the right direction and right strategies. Best of luck for all the people. 100 days can change your life if you want and if you really believe so. So we'll come up with more IAS Pep Talks topic which every aspirant wants to listen. So meanwhile, you can subscribe the channel and share it among your friends who are preparing for civil services. And if you feel that you need a discussion on a particular topic, you are free to comment on the comment description. You can actually comment here and tell us about the topics which we want to make or which you want to hear. We'll make the topics and we'll have a discussion on everything or all the topics which you suggest. So subscribe the channel and share it with your friends. Thank you so much. This is Arjun R. Shaankar.